Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, be sure and hit the subscribe button for more videos. And if you like today's video, be sure and hit that like button. And let's go ahead and get started. Today I am showing you my new purple shamrock plant that I got. I got this at Lowe's. I do a lot of shopping at Lowe's for my plants. We have two here close by. So if one doesn't have what I am looking for, I'll go to the other one. But this plant I have been looking for the past year. Every time I would go to any of the nurseries, they would have it in the little small 2-inch pot. And I just didn't want the 2-inch pot. I wanted a big, beautiful plant to enjoy. So I decided I was going to wait until I found what I was looking for. But I ended up finding this one. It's only $6 at Lowe's. I couldn't believe it. Take a look at these pretty little white flowers. Now these white flowers are more prominent when it's outside. They open up even better outside. This is an indoor or outdoor plant. And it's going to be hardy in certain zones, and I'm going to tell you what they are here in just a minute. Let me tell you one thing. When I got this plant and brought it home, I did notice when I brought it inside I had a lot of little teeny tiny bugs that were biting. And they might be chiggers or called something else. I'm not really sure what they're called. So what I did is I turned on some peppermint essential oils. I have it sitting right over here in this corner. And I just put a little water in there and some mint drops, and it just runs the bugs off. The spiders don't like it either. It's really, really a good thing to have. If you want more information about that, let me know. But that runs the spiders out, so you keep it near a door like this, and it will keep the spiders out and help keep all these little bugs away. Then I took this outside and I put a little bit of soap, probably 1/8 a cup of just dishwashing detergent in a spray bottle, fill it up with water, and I sprayed this really, really super good. And I already can tell a difference. I'm not really feeling those little biting, I don't know if they're gnats, I don't know if they're chiggers, but they're really very uncomfortable. So remember that when you get any plant that has been sitting outside at the nursery, you may have a problem with bugs. So kind of prepare for that and be ready for that. All right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about the purple shamrock. Now, a lot of my research, I go online and I do a lot of research before I do these videos because I want to try to give you as much information as possible. Some of this information I have just learned over the years. Others, if I've never had the plant, I will go and study and try to give you as much information as possible so that you don't have to go online and do all of that research. You can just come here and watch my video and I'll have it all here for you. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the purple shamrock. The origin of this plant is South Africa and tropical America. It can grow to be 1 foot high and spread about 1 foot wide, which is really pretty much where this is at right now. And it is super thick. Look how thick this is. I'm going to turn it around for you so you can see all the way around. You can see right in here. Just look how thick that is. Now a little bit about the plant. It is called the black plant. And it's not a true black, but it can get so dark that it looks black. It's also called black shamrock or purple shamrock. The botanical name is Oxalis regnelli. It blooms repeatedly. How about that? I like that idea. The flowering colors can be rose, mauve, or lavender, although sometimes they can look almost completely black. This one looks, well, really, really dark. This video, it's making it look a little more purple, but standing here looking at it, it looks really almost black. It's hardy in zones 8 to 11, so look up your zones and see where you are. The thing that's so pretty about this is it has 3 purple heart-shaped leaves which close at night. When you go in there at night, they're closed and they open during the day. And a lot of people call this the butterfly plant. That's what I like to call it. It looks like a big, beautiful, looks like a whole bunch of big, beautiful butterflies, not just one butterfly. But a lot of people call it the butterfly plant. All right, lighting. It's best grown in partial shade Bright sun will be too much for this plant. If you give it direct sunlight, you're going to burn up your plant, and that is for sure. It's very delicate in that area. Even if you keep it inside, you've got to keep it out of direct light. Just keep in mind that it is a shade plant, not a direct sunlight plant. It does grow in well-drained soil. I'm going to water mine weekly until the water drips from the bottom, and when it feels a little dry, about an inch down, I'll water it again, which usually I end up watering weekly with my plants. I like to check them midweek just to see how they're doing, but usually I don't need to because I know pretty much how to water my plants now. I've been doing it for quite a while, so I have a pretty good idea how much I need to water. But if you're still unsure and you're new, just go and check midweek and see how it's doing. Temperature. Thrives in moderate temperatures. Grows best when its daytime temperatures do not exceed 75 degrees and nighttime temperatures between 50 and 65. So keep within those temperatures and you shouldn't have any problem. Fertilize. You can use a little fertilizer, maybe monthly. I'm going to fertilize at half strength. You don't need a lot of fertilizer for this plant. So that's how I'm going to fertilize. I'm going to fertilize monthly and at half strength. I think full strength will be too much. It does say you don't really even have to fertilize, but a little won't hurt. I'm also going to give it plant food every 2 weeks. I always give my plants plant food, and I use Miracle Grow plant food, and it works tremendously. Toxicity of the purple shamrock. They are known to be poisonous for cats and dogs. So you want to make absolutely sure your cat or dog does not get into this plant. If they do, you need to contact a pet poison center immediately. You might want to keep that number on hand. You just never know when that can happen. Maybe try hanging the pod or putting it up high where your animals can't get into it. So be really careful. It doesn't pose much of a threat to humans, but it's best to avoid eating it due to the unpleasant effects of the oxalic acid. I don't know what that's going to do, but I don't think I want to find out. Pruning. If you cut back quite a bit on winter watering during this time, it's best for the plant. If it starts becoming leggy, just give it a light prune in the spring for new growth. Remember, again, it's a reminder that it's a shade plant. Do not keep near a window. Okay guys, there you go. That's pretty much how you take care of this plant. Remember, it's an indoor or outdoor plant. I'm keeping mine indoors. Also, if you're bringing your plants from outside inside, be sure to spray them with a little soapy water before you bring them in. Try to get rid of any pests before you bring them in and they get on your other plants and then you have an infestation. Okay, so if you have any questions, be sure and link them below. I'll do my best to answer them for you. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure and hit the like button, and I will see you in the next video.